Hi guys, this is Amrish Chandra Meher, your computer science and IT lecturer. So guys, in this video lecture, we will discuss about the sample question paper of information technology for Term 1 class 12th. The subject code is 802. So guys, as you know, maximum mark is 30 marks for Term 1 information technology, and you have to answer 30 questions. Okay, so your question paper will be divided into three parts. Okay, section A, section B, and section C. You will get 6 questions on employability skills in section A, and out of that 6 questions you have to appear 5 questions. Okay, so section A contains 5 marks, and in section B you will get 25 questions, and out of that 25 questions you have to appear 20 questions, and it will comprise 20 marks. Next is your section C. You will get 7 competency based questions from section C. From that you have to appear 5 questions. So you will get options in all these 3 sections. That means a total of 38 questions you will get. Okay. So now we will discuss about the model question papers. Now come to section A. So as you know, all the questions are MCQ type. Okay, and section A is fully based on employability skills. So here in short I will describe all the questions. I will tell you the answer key also. Okay, so for each question you will get 4 options. Among those 4 options, only one option is the right option. Okay, so question number 1 here is that identify the object in the sentence. The sentence is she closed the curtain carefully. Okay, so your options are closed, curtain, she, and carefully. So you may have studied in English grammar also. Okay, and they are also in your communication skill. Okay, so the right answer is curtain. Okay, question number 2, which is not a characteristics of an ideal message. Your options are lengthy, clear, accurate. Option 4 is all of the above. So you always want that your message should be clear and accurate, but always you should try to concise your message. Okay, so a lengthy will be your answer. That means that is not a ideal characteristics of your message. Okay, so the right option is option A, lengthy. Question number 3, which one among the following is not a symptom of personality disorder? So options are extraversion, suspicious, emotional and impulsive, anxious. So here option A, that is the correct option. Your extraversion means interacting with more and more people. That means like talkative people. Okay, and rest of the 3 options, that is suspicious, emotional and impulsive, anxious, those are the symptoms of personality disorder. So your right option is extraversion. Okay, option A. Next comes to question number 4, which one among the following is not a technique to maintain a positive outlook? So options are physical exercise, always thinking about past failures, healthy diet, adequate sleep. So the right option is always thinking about past failure. Okay, that is not a technique to maintain a positive outlook. Next one, question number 5. Which of the following features is used to perform addition in spreadsheet? So the options are format option, charts, graphs, formula, and the right option is formula. Okay, come to question number 6. How many text boxes does the first slide of LibreOffice Impress have by default? And your options are 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the right option is 2. Okay, so we have finished section A. Now comes to section B. And from here we have to appear 20 questions out of the given 25 questions, and all these questions are based on subject specific skills. Okay, now what does first question from section B. What does entity integrity constraint specify? So the options are a relation should have at least two. So the options here are a relation should have at least 2 attributes. Maximum number of entities should be 10. There should be at least one constant in a relation. And the last option is primary key cannot have null value. Okay. So the right option is option D. Primary key cannot have null value. Now comes to question number 8. What should you understand? What do you understand by relation state? Options are set of tuples in a relation at a point in time, set of attributes in a relation at a point in time, relation between two tables. It specifies referential integrity. So the right option is option A, set of tuples in a relation in a point in time. It comes to question number 9. Consider the following relation. The relation name is products. You have product ID, product name, and category ID as the attributes. So you have to select the command from the given options, which will return all the records from the products from the product table where the category ID does not contain a null value. Okay, so you have 4 options. First option is select all products where category ID is not null. Second option is select from products where category ID is not null. Third option, select from products where category ID is not null. Fourth option, select from products where category ID not null. That symbol is not allowed here. Okay, so the right option here is B, option B. Okay, comes to question number 10. Select the command from the following options to return a list of department IDs whose total sales exceeded $10,000 on the date of 1st January 2021 along with the sum of their sales on that date. So the option A is select department ID, your aggregate function sum within bracket sale amount from sales where sale date equal to 1st January 2021 group by department ID and sum within bracket sale amount greater than 10,000. So in this case you have to use having clause along with group by keyword. Okay, so among these 4 options you have, that means option D, that is correct option. Select department ID sum aggregate function within bracket cell amount from cells where cell date equal to 1st January 2021, group by department ID having sum cell amount greater than 10,000. Okay, so option D is the right option. Come to question number 11. Consider the given table employee info. So here employee ID, employee name and city are the attributes. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to select the command from the options for the purpose of sorting based on the city in ascending order. Okay, so from these 4 options, the right option is option third, that is select from employee information, employee info, order by city. Okay, you can also include ASC keyword, but for ascending order that is not necessary. Okay, so to make the video short, only I'll tell the right option among the 4 possible options. Okay, otherwise the video will be very lengthy. So from now onwards, only I'll tell which one is the right answer from the 4 options. Okay, question number 12. Find out the wrong ones. You can see the 4 options here. So from these 4 options, option D, that is alter table student, delete age, that is the wrong statements. Okay, you will get the errors output in your screen whenever you run this command. Okay, now comes to question number 13. Which one of the following is a right syntax for adding a new column address in the employee information table? So among these 4 options, your option third, that is alter table employee info, add address varchar 15, or you can say variable character 15, that is the right option. Question number 14. Which one of the following is a type of data manipulation language command? Options are create, alter, delete and drop. So your create, alter and drop are the data definition language command. So the right option is delete, that is option C. Okay, comes to question number 15. To retrieve name of all employees where the name end with S. So you have to find out name of all the employees whose names end with the character S. So from these 4 options, the right option is option A, that is select name from employee where name like within double quotation you have to write percentage %s. Okay, so that percentage symbol will match all the letters of the name which are last character as S. Okay, comes to question number 16. Which one among the following is not an advantage of using DBMS approach? So reduction in redundancy, improved consistency, improved security, these 3 are the advantages. So the disadvantage is option D, that is security and recovery overheads. Comes to question number 17. Which statement is correct to select only the distinct values from the country column in the customers table? So from these 4 options, the right option is, correct answer is select distinct country from customers. Okay, question number 18. Which command is in correct form to select all the customers who belongs to Germany, France or in UK. So from these four options given below, the right option is option A, that is select from customers where country in Germany, France and UK. You have to use in operator. Okay. So the function of in operator is to match with the values. Question 19. What is the full form of NIC? What is the full form of NIC? So the right option is your option third, that is National Informatics Center. Come to question number 20. Select the appropriate command to find the number of teachers teaching in each department. So from these four options, option B, that is select department number, count as number of teachers from teacher group by department number, that is the right option. So you have to go through all these four options for each questions. Again I am repeating the same thing, that is for the purpose of minimizing the time duration. Simply I am telling you the right option. Okay, you have to read all the options in the screen. All the options are visible. Okay. Now question number 21. Cardinality refers to, that means what do you understand by cardinality? So the right option is the number of rows in a relation. Okay. Now come to question number 22. That is consider the table employee info. You have employee ID, employee name and city as your attributes. So in the above table, to update employee name to Dhananjay and city to Madhurya, having employee ID E4, which command among the following will be used? So the right option here is option B, update employee info. Set employee name equal to Dhananjay, city equal to Madhurya, where employee ID equal to E4. Okay. So here is one mistake, that underscore between employee and info, that has been not given. Okay. So the right option is option B for question number 22. Now come to question number 23. Consider the employee table given below. So you can see two tables are given here. Sorry, one table you have, and the second one is the output for the command given below. You have to go through the command and you have to select the right command which will give the output. And you can see the output in the screen, that is that output has only one column for the attribute name. Okay, Amresh Mehe, Paras Verma, Dhananjay Yadav. So which command is the right choice to get the following output? That is for question number 23. Okay, so from these four options you can use any three options from first, second and fourth. Okay, so option A only first, option B both first and second, option C both third and fourth, sorry, option C both second and fourth, option D first, second and fourth. So the right option is option D. You can use any of the command from first, second or fourth. Okay. Come to question number 24. Which among the following provides a single window access to information and services being provided by the various government entities? And the right option is option A. Question number 25. Option A, that is india.gov.in. That is the right answer for question number 24. Come to question number 25. Online shopping is an e-commerce application where the customer can purchase goods over the internet. There are several websites where the customer can go for online shopping. Select from the options given below which of the following is not an online shopping website. So the right option is option C. Okay. Come to question number 26. Days are real-time lectures where users participate, may ask questions and get their queries answered. So the right answer is webinars. Question number 27. There are 4 phases of development a web application project. Statement 1 is given here. Feasibility study and scope of the application took place in requirement definition phase. Statement 2. Connectivity between front end and back end took place in implementation phase. So 4 options are given here. Among those 4 options, which one is correct? So here the option C is correct. That means both statement 1 and 2 is correct. Okay. Come to question number 28. Which sequence is correct for the phases that taken out to complete a web application project? So sequences are given here in first, second and third and fourth options. You have to choose the right option. Okay. So the right option is fourth. Option fourth is correct. Okay. Requirement definition phase, then design phase, then implementation phase, and at last testing phase. Now comes to question number 29. To enforce referential integrity constraints, you need what you need? You need both primary key and foreign key. So the option A is correct. Okay. Come to question number 30. Online reservation systems are advantageous. Online reservation systems are advantageous for both the service provider and the consumers. Your statement 1 is you can read reviews posted by people while making choices during reservation. Option second. Statement second. More manpower is required by providers to ensure smooth functioning. Choose the correct justification to the statement given above. So you have 4 options. Which one is correct? Option A only first, option B only second, option C both first and second, option D neither first nor second. So your first statement is correct, second statement is wrong. So right option is option A only first. Okay. Which one among the following is not an ICT tool? So among these 4 options, question number 31. Okay. So among these 4 options, option 4th is the right option. That is post office is not an ICT tool. Clear? So already we have finished section B also. Okay. Next section C, that is competency based questions. Little bit you have to think here before answering the questions. Okay. So here also you will get 7 questions. So out of that 7 questions, you have to answer only 5 questions. Okay. Question number 32. That is the first question from section C. Consider the following employee ID schema. So you can read it from the screen. Okay. In the above schema, which attribute will not take null values? So you may know that you can't enter null values for primary key, and in this case primary key is your employee ID, so the right option is option D, employee ID. Okay, come to question number 33. Consider the following tables. So go through the tables. Okay, here department number is the foreign key which references department ID of department relation. Choose the right command which relate these two tables. So from these four options, option C is the correct option. Okay, that is create table employee within parenthesis employee ID integer primary key comma employee name character 22 salary decimal 62 date of birth date department number integer foreign key department number references department ID. Okay, so option third is the correct option. Question number 34. Consider the following table. So the description is given here. Choose the appropriate commands to set default salary value to 35,000. So you have four options. You have to choose the right one. So the right choice here is option D, alter table employee, alter salary set default 3500. Okay. Question 35. Consider the following table. Table name is employee and attributes are employee name and city. Under that you have the data given in your screen. Okay, choose the appropriate command to delete all the rows from the table. So the right option is option B, that is delete from employee. Question 36. What is the use of check constraint? What is the use of check constraint? So the right option is option A. That is check constraint is used to restrict the values of an attribute within a range. Okay. Option A is the right answer. Now come to question number 37. Which of the following statement is correct? Which of the following statement is correct? You have four options, and among these four options, option A is the right option. That is online reservation system requires you to create your account. Okay, go through all the statements. Clear? Question number 38. Choose the statement that should be avoided while accessing internet. And the options are: make a strong and complex login password, always install antivirus software, convey your password to the person whom you believe must so that he can help you in difficulties. And the last option, that is option D, update your system periodically. And the right option is option C. So the students, this one is only a model. Okay, model question paper. Okay, so you may get questions like what we have discussed. Okay, this is only a sample paper. You have to go details. Okay, you have to go in details. Okay, so thank you.